Are you looking for a new job? One where you can go home at night after a hard day's work and feel proud of stitching up old ladies and families that are struggling with money? This might be for you then. Hi, it's me again, and the BBC are recruiting for a senior advisor to work with the TV licensing unit. So this means either someone's left or they've created a new job because we've got them on the run. I don't think it's that. I don't think they're bothered about us or anything. They're getting their 3.7 billion quid a year and they're going to employ as many people as they can to enforce that and make more people pay it. That's all this is. That's all this is. But let's have a look. It's a senior advisor, right? And it's band D. And BBC salary band D, it says here, is 32,250 to 63 grand a year. Quite wide ranging and also not as much money as you would imagine for a senior advisor. I certainly wouldn't get out of bed for that kind of money, eh? I would. The licence fee unit is responsible for collecting the licence fee, generating well over £3 billion of revenue each year. It still makes me sick whenever I read that, and it's about 3.7 billion, and they call it revenue. They call it revenue. It's earnings to them. They earned that money. They deserve it, the BBC. They earned it. It's revenue. The aim of the licence fee unit is to maximise long-term net licence fee revenue in a way which sustains public support of the TV licence. In English, that means we want as much money as we can without pissing the people off. You crossed that line. You have crossed that line now. I'm sorry, that line is long gone. With the cost of living and everybody's bills at the minute, no one wants to pay your 13 quid a month or 159 quid a year. You've crossed that line. You're pissing people off. You are. You are. You will chair the TV Licensing Policy Forum, which is the key governance meeting for the ongoing review and update of TV licence policies, and which monitors compliance of TV licence services against policies. I don't understand all of that because it's in corporate speak, and I don't go in for it. That's why I don't get invited to many meetings at my job anymore, because I refuse to get involved in corporate speak. I just speak straight, and sometimes I swear. But that sounds interesting to me. I'd do that. I'd do that. Chairing the TV Licence Policy Forum. You need me on that, right? I am the perfect person to... No, actually, I'm not, am I? Because, yeah, I'd do the exact opposite of what you want from a chair of the TV Licence Policy Forum. But I wouldn't mind being a fly on the wall in some of their meetings when they're eating biscuits and drinking coffee and then going through health and safety procedures before they start deciding how they're going to stitch up struggling families in the future. Quite passionate about the whole thing, as you can tell. You will also chair the TV Licensing Governance Forum for Equality and Diversity, setting the approach and managing the relating action plans. That's BBC all over, isn't it? This is why I can't work in a proper corporate environment. I work for a big corporate company and they keep me in a little office at the end where I'm not allowed to mix with anybody because I cannot go in for all of this stuff. You'll also chair the TV Licensing Governance Forum for Equality and Diversity. Does that not sound like the waste of a couple of working days a year to you? Does that sound like it's necessary? For your 32 to 63 grand a year, you get to talk about equality and diversity in a realm which doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. The TV licence fee is charged to you no matter what gender you are, what race you are, or who you are. You got to pay it, apparently. You don't have to pay it. We'll talk about it in a minute. Are you the right candidate? To be successful in this role, you will need extensive experience of managing and developing policies and compliance, and will have worked within a professional service. That's me out. That's me out. I can't be professional. I'm just not capable of it. I get my job done, and I get it done to the best of my ability, but I will not be professional while I do it. I'm not. There's something in my mind. I just could not work in a big corporate environment like this. About the BBC. We don't focus simply on what we do, we also care how we do it. Our values and the way we behave are important to us. Are they? Are they? Are they really? Really? What about the TV licence goon that got the door shut in his face and then swore at the homeowner on the man's own garden? And that was important to you about how you behave there? What about all the 70s entertainers that is proven to be protected by the BBC? Cared about that? Did you? Rehiring Bashir after what he did. Our values and the way we behave are important to us. Well, there you go. Just a quick one today because I know many people are looking for a new career where they can make a few more quid at the minute to help cover the costs. And if you want to earn up to 63 grand a year, apparently, there you go. There you go. If you do take it, let me know and I'll furnish you with a few secret cameras you can wear to your first diversity and equality meeting that you're chairing. Hey, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's a nonsense job for a nonsense system that doesn't need to exist. And how many other people are employed at 63 plus grand a year to tax the poor? Sad. It's sad, really, isn't it? Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully, I'll see you in another video again soon. Ta-da.